Fierce Grace sums up my teaching philosophy, which is you can't just be strong, you can't just be flexible, you can't be only extrovert or introvert. So fierce is the male side, which is your strength and your outwardness and your force, and grace is the female side, which is flexibility, inwardness, breathing and surrender. So a good yoga practice has exactly half and half of those, and also good health comes from having both of those things in balance. The Fierce Grace system is a 5-class system, and I have tried to base it around the class that I wanted to do for the rest of my life, that was going to take care of the things I wanted taken care of, which are core alignment, spine and hip flexibility, arm strength, abdominal strength and hip opening. So this class has given rise to the 5-class system, and we have a little bit more easy class for people who are injured or want to understand correct alignment. We have a more difficult class for the more advanced student. And we have 2 general classes. One is a little bit more direct and simpler, and the other one is more expanded, so those postures will get you ready for the advanced class. And then a quick class, so it doesn't matter which class you show up to, you can show up to any of them, but you're still working on those same core postures.
It's a really lovely sequence. It's very good on the strengthening, does your arms, shoulders, works your abdominal a lot, and there's also very deep stretching postures in it, which is really nice.
No matter if it's an easier class or a more advanced class, you're always learning something. So yeah, the 4 classes are awesome. I like the music, and it helps people to get into that flow, that internal rhythm, and it's very interesting.
I really like the sequence. I really like the fact that it targets different parts of your body. So I feel that this class would be ideal for different kinds of fitness.
It's new for me. It's quite engaging. There are new challenges. There are also things I knew how to do. So it's a right balance for me. This probably is the next step forward to what I'm doing.
We have quite a fresh approach to teaching. We don't want to impose any rules on you as far as chanting, Sanskrit, incense, what you have to wear. Our approach is that everyone is okay exactly as they are. You come in with whatever you've got going on, and you just do the yoga the best you can. If you need to sit down, you sit down. If you need to lie one out, you lie one out. If you want to really kill yourself, we'll try to move you a little bit more into balance to not kill yourself so much. If you're lazy, we're going to encourage you to go a little bit harder. So it's really fine. You don't have to suddenly be a new person just because you walked into a yoga studio. You come in as who you are, and you work with that. We'll work with that. One of the common misconceptions, especially amongst men, is that you have to be flexible to do yoga. Now, we have about 45% men that come, and the reason they come here is because strength is just as important as flexibility. So blokes, get yourself out of the pub and come to yoga. If you're strong, you're going to be so excellent at yoga. The flexibility will come later. And girls, you're flexible because you didn't build so much muscle yet. Then you come along and you gradually build up that muscle strength and you bring some stability to your flexibility. I believe that you need a variety, but not too much variety, so that you can continue to work the same way, the same postures, to get the best benefit out of it. Overweight, injured, very unfit. That's what these classes are for. I used to find it very intimidating to go to a yoga school which was all pristine white and incense and bow your head. So although that's useful, I think a lot of people are put off by it. So we've tried to make our schools feel like home and very friendly. You can just be yourself. If you want to have a laugh, that's great. You come from work, you've had to be someone else all day, you've come from looking after your kids. You just want to be able to be yourself.
The studio is really lovely, the vibe's really nice. The teaching is really relaxed but very in-depth and supportive. I really like being taught by Michelle. She's funny, she's attentive, and she cares a lot about what she's doing.
Yes, I feel different part of my body. I've been working more than usual, especially the upper part of my body. So that's going to help. But I think it's going to be a good balance for me. If you give everything you have, or you do whatever you can, but after that you feel good for the rest of the day, if not more.
So Fierce Grace means fierce, strength, grace, flexibility. So strength and flexibility together, work together to bring the best possible combination of those two in your body and also in your mind and emotions.